Hello chess fans, welcome to another episode of Unlucky Kings who were suddenly and unexpectedly checkmated. I made already a video about such funny accidents. I give the link in the description below the video, and today I have another two entertaining examples for you. In this first position, this is from the game Bouaziz against Geller. From the 60s. This is an encounter between a famous Soviet GM, Geller, who was 2 times Russian champion, 6 times world chess candidate, and also 4 times Ukraine champion. And he had a plus score against Fischer. He was very strong, and not only that, he also had a plus score against Botvinnik, Smyslov and Petrosyan. Very impressive. Yefim Geller has the black pieces here against the first African grandmaster. At the time he was in IM. It was Slim Bouaziz as mentioned, and this guy is from Tunis. Okay, let's look. Here is black to move, and he has an avalanche of pawns here, and if we compare the pieces, then we can see 2 minor pieces each player and 1 extra rook for white. But will this help him? Okay, let's look. Geller's move was a5, and it looks like he wants to play a4. Okay, now Bouaziz had the idea, maybe in time trouble. It was a classical game. Let's play in this game, which was from the 60s. Let's attack this rook with knight d2. Okay, and can you see it? What happened next? Of course, it was a sudden checkmate with bishop d4. Checkmate. A very unexpected checkmate between 2 strong players in a classical game. Very interesting, and black didn't even need to move forward his avalanche of pawns here. Black was certainly better all the time here, but this was a nice ending, nice finish for Geller. Not too much work in terms of conversion of the advantage here. Let's look at it again. The mistake was knight d2, and the punishment was bishop d4. Checkmate. This was a very unlucky king in the game Bouaziz versus Geller. Okay, let's look at the second example. This is from the game Petrosyan against Botvinnik, and this is a sideline. It could have happened. I found this sideline very instructive or funny. Also, Botvinnik saw this, he avoided it, but let's look at this pawn on c4. Botvinnik's pawn hasn't much support. The simple plan of white could be king to c3, and then the rook moves to d2 and then to d4. Okay, let's look if he can win this pawn, this lonely pawn on c4. Black is to move, and he wants to avoid it. He moves his king also in the direction of the pawn. Understandable. King d6. Okay, as planned, king c3 and king c5. Now, as planned, rook d2, and this rook wants to come to d4 and collect the pawn. So far so good, and black can avoid this rook d4 with the move e5, and there is no more rook d4 and the pawn is saved, isn't it? But what can white do here? White has a very strong mini plan for a checkmate, and if you know there is a possible checkmate, you will find this funny move instantly, I think. Try it. Good luck. Okay, I give you the solution. It is the silent move e4. Very strong. And now all of a sudden you can see black can do anything against the checkmate. The checkmate is coming on d5 here. And the king is boxed in. He is to move. Black has a move, but he can't avoid it. He can't prolong it, but this is not avoidable. This is a very nice checkmate. Let's go back one move. This is interesting. He has the file. He threatens to go even on the 7th rank or to d4 and win the pawn. And black, if he tries to avoid the rook d4 and plays e5, then surprise, surprise, this is a very unlucky king 2 here in this second position, in this sideline from Petrosian against Botvinnik. This is a checkmate coming on the square d5. Very, very nice in a rook endgame. Okay guys, I hope you liked these examples, and if you want, we see us in the next videos. Until then, thanks for watching and bye bye.